Can you be thin and have high blood pressure? In this video, I'm going to tell you. The answer, unfortunately, is yes. Now, how or why does this occur? Because blood pressure is really a chemical problem. It's a physiological problem. It's not a physical problem. So if someone is huge, they're 5 feet and 380 pounds, and they're not a power lifter or bodybuilder, this is a person who you would suspect has high blood pressure, but thin people can get high blood pressure too. Let me give you some examples of how exactly that can occur. Number one, smoking. Did you know that many models actually smoke cigarettes for the sole benefit of it helps them curb their appetite and lose weight? In other words, when you see these supermodels, they're so thin and they're so good looking and they're lean, and you think they must be living in cloud nine because of how they look. But actually, many of them are unhealthy people. They're not healthy. I realize that some of them are, so I'm not generalizing everyone, but it's well known in the industry, in the modeling industry, that smoking curbs your appetite and helps you lose weight. That does not make you very healthy. So on the outside, they actually look pretty good, but on the inside, ew, they're not very healthy. Number two, genetics. Some people are just naturally lean. You look at their parents and they're lean. You look at their grandparents and they're lean. There's a genetic predisposition towards being lean. And we tend to glamorize these people in our society as being healthy, when the reality is on the inside, they are not very healthy. There are also some people that have collagen diseases where genetically their arteries are just more stiff than other people, and they are prone towards having high blood pressure. These are the people that end up having high blood pressure their entire life. Now, there's an old saying that genetics loads the gun, but environment pulls the trigger. So some people genetically are predisposed towards high blood pressure, and their blood pressure tends to run high. That's the genetic component. But then you add the environment, which would be stress, bad diet, and that's what actually pulls the trigger and makes their blood pressure go skyrocketing. Number three, and the final reason why a thin person can actually have high blood pressure, is simply because of a crappy, bad diet. So just because they look good on the outside doesn't mean they're healthy on the inside. A good example of this would be, or an analogy, would be simply your car. You can get a new paint job on your car, you could redo and clean the upholstery, and it looks good, but if you put bad gasoline in the car, it's not going to run efficiently. It's the same thing with thin people. Some thin people, because of genetics, or because they smoke, or they have a bad diet, they can actually have high blood pressure. So I hope this explains why some thin people can actually have high blood pressure. Now, the last thing, and I do appreciate you for watching this video, if you are having a tremendous amount of stress, regardless of what size you are, this can also lead to high blood pressure. And right here in this corner, I'm going to put a square. You have to wait till the end of the video and hit the actual square. Hit that square, and I will show you how to do some deep breathing exercises that will significantly lower your stress. And also, the side benefit is it might actually help your blood pressure.